Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Project Zomboid Build 42 Beta, or the unstable release, whichever you prefer. My name is Juggernaut, and I will guide you through my first impressions, and we're going to take a look at this from the perspective of a, well, I dare say, Project Zomboid veteran. I've played this game quite a bit. First and foremost, let's make sure all my mods are disabled. Right, they're gone. And let's talk about Build 42. Well, it's finally out, right? At least the unstable release just before Christmas, and the day has dawned, right? It's ready, it's here. Let's get into it. I haven't played any of Build 42. This is the first time I've literally loaded up the game. Let's go with a custom sandbox, and behold. I'm just going to rename this to Testing. And here we go. This is the new map, scaled down in size, because of, obviously you don't want to be scrolling around for 10 minutes. So for ease of use, it's been scaled down. You have these nice little pictures up here now. And this is what the map looks like. You have the legend here, which, this has been a mod, actually. Well, I mean, not this specific caption and markings or whatever, but there was a mod for this. And you're going to see that a lot of the more popular mods have been integrated into the game. Some of the ideas the community has had have now been refined and put into the official game, and so on and so forth. So we have Muldrow, which says new and improved, as you can see. It grew as an army town, etc., etc. You can read this fluff later. Also, you notice all the important markings are already on the map, so gone are the days where you need to map everything out yourself, like each police station, gas station, or whatever, and you're looking for those icons up there. That's gone. So, Muldrow, new and improved. Echo Creek. This is a new starting location. This wasn't here before. We only had 4 to choose from. We have Riverside, which is the same old Riverside, Rosewood, and West Point. Obviously, we're going to start off with Echo Creek. Let's go. So, let's take a look at the options. The UI is now a little bit more... How do I put this? Well, it's a little bit increased in size, and it's a little bit nicer to look at, especially on high resolutions. So, I'm playing this on 1440p, and for 1440p, this is a lot more pleasant. So, the size of the text relative to the window, relative to the monitor and everything has been improved a little bit, and generally everything sort of seems a little bit, well, improved. I don't want to repeat the same word 100 times, but it is what it is. Day length in real time, I like to put this to like between 3 and 4 hours. We're going to put it at 3 months since Apocalypse Zero. Zombies are going to have everything on normal. Player spawn area inside of building and around it. Inside the room, zombies can spawn anywhere. Right. Okay, that's new also. Chances of attached weapons, zombie armor factor. Wow. So we have some new options here. I was going to gloss over the settings and then just move into the game, but yeah, we actually have some new options here. That's good. One of my, well, sorry, no, the favorite thing for me about Project Zomboid is just how customizable it is. So, a lot of this was here already. Loot settings, I think, have gone unchanged. Zombie population loot effect. Roll multiplier. I don't think this was here. Yeah. I also think all of this was wasn't an increment. It was like text-based, so it would be like this: rare, normal, common, abundant, extremely rare, and so on and so forth. Now you can actually specify the exact value you want. Electricity shut off. Can also be now set in days, and yeah, the maximum number is the maximum integer allowed in the engine. That's funny. Basements. So this was a mod also. I had a mod to install basements in the game, and if you watched my previous Let's Play, Yeah, if it oh, sorry, I've been very sick lately. I need a minute to cough. Okay, much better. Sorry about that. I've been very sick for the past 2 weeks. I've been slow on recording and uploading videos and everything. Infinite gas stations. And the gas stations are no longer infinite. There's a minimum and maximum amount they can have. But they used to be infinite. So you know what? Let's tick this on. Why not? Get water shut off and stuff like that. Nature. Okay, obviously with Build 42, nature, foraging, hunting, animals, all that stuff is going to be a lot more important. Vermin, rats in infested buildings, good god, that is absolutely amazing. Right, and then meta, we have helicopters, blood level, zombie health impact. Whether nearby living zombies have the same impact on the player's health and emotions? Nah. Okay. Allow world map, yes. All known on start, no. Light needed to read map. Wow. So maps can't be read unless there's a source of light. That is such an amazing change for immersion and stuff. Wow. Okay, and then traits and so on and so forth, and then XP multiplier. You can actually change XP multiplier for specific things now, rather than just the global XP multiplier. That is pretty awesome. Okay, and then vehicles are, I would assume, roughly the same. Yeah, vehicles are not going to get changed. And we have a new tab here, livestock. So, aging egg, milk, wool, animal spawn, meta predator. If a meta, i.e. not actually visible in-game, fox may attack your chickens. If the hutch door is left open at night. Wow. There's breeding seasons, animals attract zombies. I can turn that off. Okay. Interesting. Do we have anything new here? Indeed we do. Indeed we do. So we also have new professions. Livestock farmer is probably going to be the one that catches the most attention for people. Animal care, butchering, and whatnot. Also have blacksmith, which comes with blacksmithing knowledge. You know what? Let's go with blacksmith. Why not? Let's go with blacksmith, and then we'll go with... I like organized. I like brave. And that's already way too much. Because it turns out blacksmith comes with a -6 already. Jeez. Alright, never mind. Let's go with... slow healer. Smoker. Slow reader's usually pretty good as well, because it doesn't really matter. Is that enough, or I need one more? I need one more. Alright, high thirst. Yeah, let's go with high thirst. Fine, why not? Right, that's going to be our character. And let's just randomly generate this. Sure, why not? Actually, he now has a voice.
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey! 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 Hey!
That is fascinating, that is.
Hey!
Huh. Alright, we'll keep it there, and yeah, that's it. Play, let's go. These are the end times, so on and so forth. What I'm most curious about is the performance. Because there were many promises about performance in this game for Build 42. Of course, probably should have opened with this, but bear in mind, everything you are about to see is subject to change. This is the beta, unstable version of Build 42, so with that said, there will be bugs, there will be balance issues, and so on and so forth. This is just the testing phase. Alright, here's a few, I guess, the TLDR of what's changed. Gamepad and Steam Deck functionality. E to drag bodies, same to drop them. Much, much easier than the right-click move, whole nonsense that we had to do. Firearms aiming system has been upgraded. You were given a pistol to experiment with. Building and crafting are now done by pressing new icons on the top left, as you can see. And farm animals need a livestock zone. You will need to leave it. Will never leave as long as they are safe, even if it's unfenced. So that's what we need to know for now. There's also, I get the feeling that the line, I mean, this is maybe a bit of a, maybe it's that syndrome of everything being new, right? But I get the feeling that magnesium fire starter, okay, that is pretty awesome. I get the feeling that the line of sight line is a little bit more obvious now. It's a little bit more apparent of what you can see and what you can't. What I'm noticing immediately is the performance. The performance is great, although I will say my graphics card is working overtime for some reason. Oh, sorry, no, that's my CPU. I can hear the water cooling going vzz. Which, I mean, good. I prefer it to work if it has to than not, but yeah. You can also see how smoother, for example, opening doors is. Like, there's an actual proper animation now. It's not just clunk, clunk like previously in 2 steps. That's pretty awesome. Right, we can report bugs here, obviously, like this. With the right click, and then I wonder if there's a... Okay, so here's the build menu. Carpentry, everyone's favourite. Now... Okay, so from what I'm seeing, most of carpentry no longer requires level 8 or level 10 or whatever to build stuff. It's a lot simpler. That's pretty interesting. Okay, let's see if we can find a walker somewhere. You can't open these. Or at least you couldn't back in the day. I don't see any undead. Let's see if we can get some... Yeah, well, that... Grand. Can't open the fracking thing. Should have picked up a weapon of some description, maybe. Right. So that's what corpses look like. As you can see, they are now 3D. And there are the new icons for everything. Let's open the window. Oh, really? Really? I can't open this window? Fucking hell, seriously? Right, fine. You should have picked up a weapon, Juggernaut. I am indeed noticing this, fellow viewer. Do any of them have a weapon? Seriously? Missed the fucking stomping. Alright, there we go. So let's take a look at these new modifiers. I am not a fan. See, I've seen these on their own, on Reddit posts and dev diaries and stuff like that, or what amounts to dev diaries. And they looked fine. I know people were against them quite vehemently, at least some people. But, yikes. Okay, I really don't like them. They feel like phone emojis, and the game, at least to me, seems a little bit more serious than phone emojis. So, yeah. Not the biggest fan. Gonna be honest. Right. Let's get into some proper combat. It feels more or less the same, I'm gonna be honest with you. So, if you knew how combat worked and you were decent at combat, in the previous game, not a problem anymore. You can collect ID cards now, so that's something. And there is a bad smell thing as well, which is definitely way more helpful than... Oh, there's flyers too, okay. Tons of new items. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this update is free, by the way. Yeah, just go in and play the fracking game. The fact that this is not paid for DLC is kind of amazing to me. But let's focus on the important things at hand. Toilet brush, lovely. Needle and thread, baking tray, alright. Key residence, okay, that is awesome. Books have also received an update. They're a little bit more detailed now in terms of what they do, you know, like what stats they influence and such. I want to try out the gun. Right, equip primary. We've been given 5 magazines, all loaded. Okay, thank you very much, game. Let's open it up. Does it still come in 50? Yeah, boxes still come in 50. And okay. The aiming system now comes with a crosshair instead of whatever the other thing was. And my character has never held a gun in his life, obviously. And so, as someone that's never held a gun in his life, or the character, I mean, as he's never held a gun in his life, let's see. Ooh, you can't open stuff while you're eating now. Okay. Let's see if I can shoot something. I don't exactly want to sprint because I'll run out of stamina and then I'm... Well, let's just say I won't be in a terrific position exactly. Okay. Investigate this area. So the searching thing is still pretty much the same. Yeah, alright. I can see the firearms are going to be a bit of a problem to use. Or not. I mean, there we go. Got him, right? Huh. I will say this is on normal population. Where the hell is everyone? I don't know if I've just been horribly unlucky, or this starting area is, like, barren. But even if that's the case, like, judging by the number of houses and stuff, you would think that there'd be more people. Not the case, though. Not the case. Oh, so now it's chrome sink and then wash or drink. Right? Hey, that rhymed. Interesting. Obviously, I'm not playing this seriously. I'm just testing stuff out. In a, semi-realistic and sensible sort of way of going about things. I think I want to wear this instead, yeah? Leather coat. See what it looks like. Yeah, it's the same as the old ones from before. Okay. Interesting. Certainly a lot of new things. I expected... Sorry. I expected, corpses on the ground once you kill them to look a little bit different. But I'm not against it. It's okay. And here's our first basement. So first and foremost, I'm also noticing that bottles now actually say which type of bottle they are, rather than just saying generic bottle, and they all had different capacities for how much liquid they could store, which I think the vast majority of the player base didn't know. I think it was bourbon. A bourbon bottle had the most capacity, but you didn't know that until you actually put the bottle on the ground to see which type of bottle it is, because it would just say the generic bottle thing, you know. Get into the car. There's still that little bit of lag once you get into the car, but that's okay. Wait, this is a plastic bag full of plastic bags. What is this? A Slavic country? Speeding ticket. Okay, that's pretty funny. And then there's actually stuff on the seats now. Alright, that is cool. There's actually stuff in the seats. I want to test something out. I'm not going to be testing animals out, because that's going to be probably going to need to be a whole separate video. I want to test out shooting at range like this. Okay. So, slight problem, eh? Right. Oh, it's jammed. Sorry, I'm racket, and then ooh, that's a problem. I had to turn the audio all the way down for my local recording, so I don't really hear much. But let's see. Slightly panicked trying to shoot at zombies. What the frick, man? How many times is this pistol gonna jam? It's in perfect condition as well. I mean, is it because he's not holding it properly? Is that like part of the reason? Although he is just nervous, not panicking. Let's see. It jammed again. Why is it jamming like every other round? At least that's what it feels like. Okay, yeah, it didn't jam again. Oh no, now it's empty. Huzzah! We've done a thing. Okay. Reload, and then if I hold R, it's still right. Yeah. Load up these magazines. Oh wow. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, this is definitely. I mean, it's not just that you can't hit anything. I mean, yeah, okay, it is part of the biggest part of the problem, probably. Oof. Okay, yeah, guns are guns are going to be a problem. Back in the day, it took some time to aim, sure. But now, I mean... I'm having a hard time distinguishing between when he's aimed in and when he's not. Granted, this is on 0 skill. Take a look at... He has minor muscle strain already from just fighting. Wow, okay. You take a look at skills. Aiming is at 1, reloading is at 1 with barely any progress in them, so fair enough is what I'm saying, right? Plus he's agitated, that doesn't help, and yeah, I understand all that, but... I mean, look at this. And it's the jamming, it's the constant jamming of the gun that's getting me. This is a 100% conditioned gun, or at least that's how I picked it up. Look at that. That's pretty concerning. On the other hand, damage from guns seems to be unchanged. Yeah, guns are not the way to go this update. At least until we get some mods that change them. I'm also noticing that it's a bit slower on the swing, probably due to muscle strain. So combat's going to be a little bit more challenging. You're not going to be able to sort of fight through hundreds of zombies at a time. You're going to get muscle strain, you're going to get slow, and well, you're going to get killed if you do that. So, yeah. The general crafting menu is, again, just a little bit rescaled. 1440p, or more properly scaled, let's say, but seems roughly the same. Apart from maybe a few extra items here and there. Right. Of course, crafting them is different and a little bit more difficult. Let's go... Oh, this is for the debug thing. Wait, no, it isn't. I have no idea what that button does. Sorry. Get this guy down. Oh, come on already. I'm used to having machetes from the previous Let's Play. This is... I wanted to do this. I wanted to scavenge a little bit. See if I can find something. See how that's going to work, which is why I'm out here in the forest. Okay, yeah, so I was kind of hoping... I was kind of hoping scavenging would be made a little bit easier, in that there'll be more items around. Because you're telling me you really can't find any firewood or anything just walking through the area like this. Literally zero. Well, let's just say I find that somewhat unlikely, but okay. Hey, there we go. We found something. What is it? Clay. It's something, you know. It's not nothing. But again, this is on level 0 scavenging, so... Alright, there we go. A tree branch! Finally! Something we can use. Turn that into a spear as soon as I find a knife, or maybe I can do that immediately. Craft a stake. What about a spear? Do I have a search? Yes, I do. Spear. Carved spear. I need a very long stick. Oh, okay. That's different. Can't make it with a regular stick, then. Broken long stick. You know what this game could really use? Craft Helper, the mod. Just integrated. You find that you pick up a broken long stick, right-click Craft Helper, tells you what you can make with it. And if you want to make it like extra hard or whatever, you can make it so Craft Helper doesn't help you unless you've already learned the recipe somewhere through some magazine, book, whatever. But if you don't want to go through all of that, kind of like not enough items or roughly enough items, or just enough items or whatever in Minecraft, all those mods, basically just click the button and it tells you what you can make with said item that you just picked up. And again, I understand why you might not want to use that. But, yeah. Feels like you need more specific items now. Did I really just... Oh no, I'm just overburdened. Okay. Drop that down, don't need any of those. Let's... actually, I can carve a steak from one of them. See how that's going to work. Already making our own weapons, see? Alright, interesting. In fact, interesting enough for me to pick it up and use it right away. See how it does as a weapon. Basically gonna be a knife. Although it doesn't really matter because I have no combat skills whatsoever. The steak broke before the zombie did, let it be known. So these are utterly useless. Oh, dear Lord. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the map. The map is more or less still the same. Oh, God. Again. Sick. Need a minute. Sorry. Okay, I am revived. Let's take a look at the map. Again. Well, obviously I can't put anything down. I don't have a pen or a pencil or anything like that. But the overall big world map remains more or less the same, except loot, symbols, and locations are now categorized in 3 different tabs. That's going to be so helpful. I think everyone that's ever seen a video of mine knows just how much I struggle with finding the correct symbol for something I want to mark down on the map. It's a whole thing, right? I have to even edit bits out where I did that. So yeah, definitely helpful. So I'm noticing like metric tons of quality of life improvements. The one thing I'm kind of unsure about currently is the balance of the crafting. Because there wasn't anything necessarily wrong with the previous crafting system. It wasn't like it was terrible. The game was great, right, in Build 41. We all loved it. It's just that it was very limited, and dare I say it was limiting in what you can do. Did I get no XP for doing that? For discarding? That might be a bug. That might actually be a bug. I think there's you're supposed to get XP as if you pick the thing up, but it didn't pop up. Ha. Now, oh well. It is what it is. Let's take a look at what else can we find down here. Can we mark, for example, a livestock zone? How do we do that? Yeah, designated zones. Farm animals need a livestock zone to know where to stay. They will never leave it unless they're stressed, hungry, or thirsty. A fence zone needed to protect them from predators. If 2 or more zones touch, they are considered as one zone. Throws and hutches should be inside an animal's zone, so the animal can find them. Right. Okay, so how do we... Okay, yeah, just very simply, you just mark it like this, and there you go. Create the zone, yeah, there you go. Livestock zone, you can even rename it. Awesome, and then you just click here to manage your zones. That's a very neat, elegant, simple way of doing things. I like that, I really, really do. Of course, the problem is I do not have any animals, and I'm not quite sure how to get them yet, but I assume that's something that you will learn over time through magazines and books and watching YouTube tutorials for you, the player, but I'm talking about your character as well. Alright, overall, I would say testing concluded. We have options here as well, right? Zoom in and out, center, yeah, those are the same as before. We also have map keys, but they don't really show much on the map. Yeah. Like, this is supposed to be a residential zone, right? Is that the color of resident? Doesn't really look like it. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series, or rather with the rest of the content that I produce on the channel. There will be a Build 42 Let's Play as soon as I get better and my voice sounds a little bit more pleasant. And when it's a little bit less painful to speak. But until then, my name's Juggernaut. There's some text here, isn't it? Nah, I thought it would be like help or whatever, because that's what it looked like. Perhaps the most fitting location to... Again, I need a minute. Ugh, sorry about that, again. I just felt like I really needed to make this video for you guys to let you know that Build 42 is out. You can access it on Steam by going into the betas and opting to test the latest unstable patch. I know some people receive different versions of this. Oh, we have animals over there. Let's check them out, actually, before we go. Never mind, hold everything. I found animals. So yeah, as I was saying, like, I know some people receive different versions of this. This is the publicly available beta thing. Check zone ranch sheep. Oh, this is a zone. Oh, right. Okay. So it's a zone. Do they run away when I approach them? They do not, and I can push them around like this. That's hilarious, although... Oh, they do run away when you... Ah, they run away from zombies, not from you. And they don't run away particularly far either, that's useful. Because, you're not going to have to spend, like, the whole day chasing after a runaway sheep or whatever. Okay, that is awesome. Yeah, that is genuinely awesome. Can we kill one? I mean, really different types of people. This, okay, let's take a look at this. Two types of Project Zomboid player, right? Type 1, Type 2 right there. And I would definitely say I'm Type 2. Okay, that's pretty sad. Not gonna lie, that's kind of just sad. If you butcher without a butcher hook, you will get less meat and no leather. Well, we're just testing things out here. It's not real, as they say. Okay. Right, there we go. And then that gives us a head, which we can further process. And mutton chops. How many? Many, okay? Many, even from just doing that. And then, yeah, you can obviously use the skull for something. I wonder what... I mean, pretty obvious what this is used for, but I'm wondering what the skull can be used for and all that good stuff. But this is not a review of the patch or anything. This is just, you know... How do I put this? Just, Oh, sorry about that, guys. Whew, like I said, I don't even remember what the last sentence was. It is painful to record. I feel like I owe you guys the video due to the just you know, stupendous, at least relative to the channel popularity of the previous Project Zomboid Let's Play. Felt like I owe you guys to you know, let you know that Build 42's out, let you know what I think about it initially, sort of give you my first impressions. There will be a Let's Play series on it, obviously. And yeah, that's about it. Get out of here, and I'm gonna try and get healthy in a couple of days to actually be able to record stuff like this properly, and, you know, to the, I guess, level of quality that I've set for the channel at the very least. Alright, that's it. I gotta say though, I love the little buggers running around. What is that? That's a baby rabbit, okay. I love them. It makes the game feel so much more alive, so much nicer. It's... oof, I love it. Alright, that's about it. See you around. Bye-bye.